Well, hello, wonderful viewers. We have quite an interesting question for you with a unique diagram, a setup. So I would urge you to look at the experimental setup with your thinking eye. If you do, you would observe that this is a boiling tube, okay, because boiling tube is used for heating. And in it, we have solid ammonium chloride that is heated, okay, and beyond here, somewhere above it, we have a porous asbestos plug, okay, and at the top we have damp neutral litmus paper. So the question goes, in the above experiment, the litmus paper will initially, all right, in a question like this question is actually testing on rate of diffusion. So you must first and foremost understand what substances which are most likely to be gases that will be formed when solid ammonium chloride is heated. So if you recall, ammonium chloride in solid form is a subliming substance, okay? What does that mean? If you heat it, it turns from the solid state straight into the gaseous state without passing through the liquid state. So that is what we mean by it is a subliming substance, okay? All right, so and after that, then we are to know what gases will be formed out of the heating process, and out of the two gases, which one of them is actually lighter, because it will take the lighter gas to move fastest and reach the damp neutral litmus paper. Why? Because that is what Graham's law of diffusion tells us, that the rate of diffusion of a gas is inversely proportional to the square root of its relative molecular mass. In clear terms, it means the lighter gas out of the two of them will reach the litmus paper first. So let's go. So when ammonium chloride solid is heated, okay, this triangle sign here means heat. The substances that must be formed here are ammonia gas, and hydrogen chloride gas. Remember that ordinary chemical equations must obey the law of conservation of mass and matter. Of course, the equation is balanced, and the kinds of elements here are also what we see there. All right, now the two gases from our chemical equation are ammonia and hydrogen chloride gas. Now, out of these two, which one is lighter? So we'll do a little math now to get their molar masses, because I cannot tell you just this. You must know how, why one of them is lighter. So if we go on from here, let me just add an extra information here. The relative atomic mass of nitrogen is 14, hydrogen is 1, chlorine is 35.5. So with this data provided, I'll tell you that the formula mass of ammonia will be 14 plus hydrogen is 1 times 3. Okay, so 14 plus 3 is actually 17. So this is 17 grams per mole. That's the molar mass. Then that of hydrogen chloride gas would be hydrogen 1 plus chlorine 35.5, which would be equal to 36.5 grams per mole. So between 17 and 35, 17 is actually lower. So it means that ammonia is a lighter gas. And ammonia is the gas that would reach the damp litmus paper. All right, so that being said, we must also know, in fact, this question will require a lot of background knowledge, okay? We must also know that ammonia gas is alkaline or basic in nature. So whenever any alkaline gas reaches a damp or wet litmus paper, it should give us blue color. If it were to be hydrogen chloride gas, it would have been red color. Okay, so let's go back to our answer. So since it's ammonia that reached the damp litmus paper first, our answer is that it will turn it blue, because ammonia is what? An alkaline gas. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.